Today, we'll be looking at 2 Corinthians 10:4, and it says, "The weapon of our warfare is not carnal, but they are mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds." What is that weapon that is in your hand that seems to you like it's carnal, like it's just physical? What's that weapon? What's that thing? It might not be weapon. What's that thing in your hand that you're looking down on? Whereas through God is mighty to the pulling down of strongholds. Let's take a look at David. What was in David's hand? A sling. Just ordinary sling. You will look at it like it's carnal. It's an ordinary sling. Whereas the carnal sling, the seemingly carnal sling, through God became mighty. That's where the verse is coming from. 2 Corinthians 10:4. The weapon of our warfare, any war that you are fighting, or any war you're about to fight, your weapon, it is not carnal. It is mighty. It becomes mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. So this ordinary sling became mighty through God to the pulling down of stronghold of Goliath. Let's take a look at Jeosaphat as well. When three kingdoms, the Ammonites, the Moabites, and then the Edomites, when they joined forces together, the forces was too much for just a tribe in Israel. That's Judah. Jeosaphat was leading, King Jeosaphat. Just for a tribe in the whole of Israel. How much more? Imagine, not even against Israel as a whole. It was just Judah. Three kingdoms. Jeosaphat looked up and down. He said, God, this can only be God. I can't do it alone. It can't just be me. So he sought God. He sought after God. And God says that I should go ahead with singing, with praises, with worship, with music instrument, the lyre, the harp, all the music instruments. Jeosaphat went into battle with music, the Levites, the music ministers, the instrumentalists at the forefront of the war. That's his instrument. That's his warfare. That's his warfare instrument. So with that, the music instruments, singing, praises, worship, they have become mighty through God to the pulling down of all the joint forces of Ammonites, Moabites, and the Edomites, waging war against Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah. And eventually, the enemies faced themselves, killed themselves, destroyed themselves, and Jehoshaphat had to hold his peace. They gathered the plunder. They gathered it for 3 good days. It was so many. They gathered the goodies they received after the enemies had died. They gathered it for good 3 days to show how much the plunder was before they went back to the valley. And they named the valley of blessing. So God can do mighty through the instrument, whatever, it might not be even physical, whatever it's in your hand, it becomes mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. So